You get up in the morning, go about your day, maybe take a short walk, do a few chores, and yet you notice something's changing. It's getting harder to stand up from your chair. Your legs feel a little weaker. Stairs seem steeper than they used to. But what if this change isn't just about age? What if one small everyday habit is quietly making your legs weaker without you even realizing it? Many older adults assume that slowing down is just part of getting older. But in today's video, we'll talk about a surprising habit that could be speeding up that process: sitting too much. That's right. Sitting for long stretches, especially without moving your legs regularly, can gradually reduce your muscle strength, balance, and confidence in everyday movement. The good news: there are simple ways to change this without overexerting yourself or doing anything extreme. We'll gently walk you through why this habit matters, how to spot the early signs of leg weakness, and easy practical steps you can take right at home to stay strong, steady, and independent. So if you're someone who values your mobility and wants to stay active as you age, this video is for you. And if you find it helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend or loved one. Small changes now can make a big difference tomorrow in your legs, your confidence, and your quality of life. Sitting too much, the silent habit that may be weakening your legs. You may not feel it right away. After all, sitting down feels harmless. It gives your body a break, offers a moment to relax, and often becomes part of your daily routine, especially after retirement. But what many people don't realize is that sitting for long stretches day after day may slowly weaken your leg muscles without you noticing. During the day, when you sit for extended periods watching TV, reading, or even resting after errands, your legs aren't doing much work. Unlike walking standing or even shifting your weight, sitting requires very little effort from your leg muscles. And the longer your muscles go without being engaged, the more they begin to lose strength. This happens gradually. You might not notice it at first, but over time you may find it harder to stand up from a low chair. Walking long distances might start to feel tiring. You may catch yourself avoiding stairs or needing to hold onto furniture for balance. These aren't just signs of aging, they could be signs that your legs aren't being challenged enough to stay strong. One of the pillars of senior wellness is preserving independence, and that depends heavily on leg strength. When the muscles in your thighs, calves, and hips weaken, it affects your stability, mobility, and even your confidence when moving around. This doesn't mean sitting is bad. Rest is important. What matters is how long you sit without moving. Long, uninterrupted periods of inactivity are where the problem begins. Your body was designed to move, especially your legs. They're your foundation, your support, your steady companions through daily life. In the context of senior living, sitting too much can lead not just to weaker muscles, but also to joint stiffness, poor circulation, and reduced flexibility. These changes can increase the risk of falls and make daily tasks more difficult than they need to be. The good news: you don't have to start a workout routine or go to the gym to fight back. Simply standing up every 30 to 60 minutes, stretching your legs, or walking around the house for a few minutes can help keep your muscles engaged. Small movements done consistently are incredibly powerful. And if you're someone who enjoys reading or watching television, try doing seated leg lifts or ankle circles while you sit. These tiny efforts can help maintain the connection between your brain and your muscles, and remind your body that it's still strong, still capable, and still in motion. If you've noticed that your legs feel more tired than they used to, or that everyday activities take more effort, don't ignore it. Consider speaking with your doctor to explore safe, simple ways to keep your legs active and strong. In the journey of senior wellness, even the quietest habits matter. And sometimes the key to strength isn't found in pushing harder, but in simply remembering to move. Why older adults are more affected by too much sitting. As we age, our bodies naturally change, and one of the most significant changes happens where we can't always see it in our muscles. Starting around the age of 60, we gradually begin to lose muscle mass, even if we feel healthy and active. This natural process is called sarcopenia, and while it's a normal part of aging, it can happen more quickly when we sit too much and move too little. This means that older adults are more affected by long periods of sitting than younger people. When you're younger, you can sit for hours and still bounce back easily. But as we grow older, every hour of inactivity can have a greater impact on strength, balance, and overall energy. What makes this even more tricky is that the changes don't happen overnight. They build slowly. One day you might notice it takes more effort to stand up from your favorite chair. The next week, walking up a short flight of stairs feels harder than usual. Before long, you may find yourself hesitating to go for walks you used to enjoy. That's why in the world of senior wellness we talk so much about awareness. It's not just about exercising, it's about noticing how everyday habits shape how you feel and move. Even something as simple as sitting too long in the same position can quietly lead to muscle loss and stiffness, especially in the legs and hips. The challenge isn't just losing strength, it's what comes with it. Weaker legs can mean less stability, a higher risk of falls, and greater difficulty staying independent. These are the things most of us want to avoid as we get older. The ability to move freely, climb stairs, or carry groceries isn't just about convenience, it's about dignity, confidence, and quality of life. In senior living, the goal isn't perfection, it's preservation. Preserving the strength you already have and gently building on it one step at a time. That starts with understanding how easy it is to let sitting become the default, and how powerful it can be to interrupt that pattern with just a little movement. Even standing up every half hour, stretching your legs, or walking slowly around your home helps activate the muscles that support you. These aren't intense workouts. They're simple reminders to your body that you're still using it, still strong, and still taking charge of your wellness. And if you're unsure whether the changes you're noticing are normal aging or something more, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor. A quick conversation can lead to helpful insight or gentle suggestions to support your well-being. Because here's the truth. You've earned the right to feel steady, capable, and strong. And with a little mindfulness and movement, you can protect that strength for years to come. That's what senior wellness is all about, small choices made daily that support the vibrant life you deserve. Signs your legs may be getting weaker from sitting too much. For many older adults, changes in leg strength happen so gradually, they're easy to miss. It's not always a dramatic fall or sudden pain. Sometimes it starts with something as small as needing an extra push from the arms of your chair to stand up, or realizing that climbing the same steps you've used for years now feels like a bit more work. One of the clearest signs that your legs are getting weaker, especially from too much sitting, is difficulty rising from low seats, whether it's a soft couch or a dining room chair. If you find yourself struggling to stand without using your hands, it could be a sign that your thigh and hip muscles are losing strength. Another subtle clue is walking more slowly than usual. You may feel hesitant to take long strides or notice that it takes more effort to keep your balance while moving. Some people begin to shuffle slightly or feel uneasy on uneven ground. This loss of confidence is often connected to a quiet loss of strength in the legs. You might also notice that it's easier to trip. Perhaps your toes catch on rugs or thresholds. This can be related to weakened foot and ankle muscles, which help lift the foot properly while walking. When these muscles weaken, it becomes easier to lose your footing. Other signs include aching in the knees or hips after short walks, or a sense of heaviness in the legs, even after a short time standing. While these symptoms can have many causes, sitting too much is a common thread, one that often goes unrecognized. In the world of senior wellness, identifying these early signs matters. The sooner we notice small shifts, the easier it is to gently respond with habits that rebuild strength and restore confidence. It's not about pushing yourself beyond your limits, it's about staying in tune with your body. A small change in how you get up from a chair, how steady you feel while walking, or how often you need to sit down could be telling you more than you think. These aren't signs of failure, they're invitations to care, messages from your body asking for more movement, more attention, and a little more support. In the rhythm of senior living, preserving mobility is one of the keys to staying independent. So if you've noticed one or more of these changes, don't ignore them. Talk to your doctor or consider adding gentle leg-strengthening activities into your routine. And remember, it's never too late to make a change. The strength in your legs isn't just about muscles, it's about freedom. And the sooner we listen to what our bodies are telling us, the longer we can walk forward with confidence. Because at the core of senior wellness is this simple truth. Awareness is power, and small signs are often the first step toward staying strong. How prolonged sitting can quietly affect circulation and joint health. It's something we all do, sit for a while to rest, to read, or to enjoy a favorite show. And while sitting itself isn't harmful, sitting for long stretches without movement can quietly affect how your body feels, especially in the legs and joints. One of the most common effects of prolonged sitting is reduced blood circulation, particularly in the lower half of the body. When you stay in one position for too long, gravity pulls blood downward, making it harder for your veins to return blood to the heart. This can lead to swelling in the ankles, a heavy feeling in the legs, or even numbness and tingling that you might not notice until you finally stand up. For older adults, circulation becomes even more delicate. As we age, blood vessels may stiffen, and the muscle activity that normally helps push blood through the body slows down. That's why taking regular movement breaks, even just standing or walking around the room, can be such a valuable part of your daily senior wellness routine. But circulation isn't the only concern. Long periods of sitting can also affect your joints, particularly the hips, knees, and ankles. When joints remain in the same position for too long, they can become stiff or sore. You may notice that it takes longer to warm up after sitting, or that your knees feel tight when you go to stand. This stiffness doesn't always mean something is wrong. It's often your body's natural response to inactivity. Joints are designed to move, and when they don't, the tissues around them can tighten and the fluid that normally cushions them may not circulate as effectively. In senior living, comfort and mobility go hand in hand. You don't need to run laps or take up intense exercise to keep your circulation and joints healthy. The key is to build small, intentional movement into your daily routine. Stretching your legs while seated, flexing your ankles, or gently rising and sitting back down a few times each hour can all help keep blood flowing and joints feeling looser. If your legs often feel swollen, stiff, or heavy after sitting, consider raising your feet on a small stool or pillow while seated. Elevating the legs helps reduce pressure and improves circulation. Choosing chairs with proper support, especially for your back and thighs, can also help you maintain better posture and reduce joint strain. And of course, if swelling or discomfort persists, worsens, or comes with other symptoms, it's always wise to consult your doctor. It may be something minor, or it might be a sign that your body needs a little more care or a different approach to movement. At its heart, senior wellness is about staying connected to how your body feels and what it needs without judgment or pressure. The small act of moving, shifting, or stretching each day isn't just good for your health, it's a way of honoring the body that's carried you this far. Simple changes that can help reverse the effects of too much sitting. If you've found yourself sitting more than usual, whether it's reading, watching television, or just taking it easy, you're not alone. Many older adults naturally slow down with age. But even though rest is important, sitting for long periods without movement can quietly lead to weaker legs, stiffer joints, and reduced circulation. The good news: you don't need a complicated workout routine to fight back. In fact, a few small, thoughtful changes throughout the day can make a real difference in how your legs feel and function. One of the simplest strategies is to set a gentle reminder to stand up every 30 to 60 minutes. Even if it's just a stretch walk to the kitchen or stand while folding laundry, this movement helps wake up your muscles and keep your blood flowing. These short, consistent breaks are a core part of maintaining your senior wellness without overwhelming your body. You can also incorporate subtle movements right from your chair. Try flexing and pointing your toes gently, lifting your heels, or doing slow ankle circles. These light exercises stimulate circulation and keep your joints from stiffening without ever leaving your seat. When you do sit, consider how you're sitting. Use a supportive chair that allows your feet to rest flat on the floor with your knees slightly lower than your hips. This promotes better posture and reduces pressure on your joints and lower back. Adding a small footstool or pillow can help you change your leg position and prevent blood from pooling in your feet. If you're sitting for a longer period, such as during a phone call or while watching a movie, take a moment to shift your position now and then. Changing how you sit helps keep muscles engaged and reduces the stress that comes from holding one position too long. Also, try to schedule a few light activities throughout your day that naturally break up your sitting time. A walk around the house, watering plants, or even standing while talking on the phone can all help. You don't need to push yourself hard. Gentle, regular motion is more effective and much safer than doing too much all at once. In senior living, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. And taking steps literally to move more during the day is one of the most valuable habits you can build. These small moments of movement may seem minor, but they help maintain your leg strength, balance, and overall energy. And of course, if you're unsure about what movements are right for you, or if you've been feeling pain or instability, don't hesitate to speak with your doctor. Getting guidance tailored to your body's needs is always a wise choice. In the end, senior wellness is about honoring your body with kindness and attention. These simple changes are more than just physical. They're reminders that your body is still capable, still strong, and always worthy of care. Simple exercises you can do at home to keep your legs strong. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to take care of your legs. In fact, some of the best ways to maintain leg strength can be done right at home using nothing more than a sturdy chair and your own body weight. If you've been sitting a lot or noticed that your legs aren't as strong as they used to be, gentle movement is one of the best ways to begin rebuilding that strength. And with just a few minutes a day, these small efforts can go a long way toward improving balance, confidence, and independence. One of the most effective exercises is simply standing up from a chair and sitting back down slowly and with control. This movement works the muscles in your thighs, hips, and core, Start with 5 repetitions using the arms of the chair if needed and gradually increase as you get stronger. It's a foundational movement for anyone focused on senior wellness because it mimics real-life activity getting in and out of your seat with ease. Another helpful move is heel raises. While standing behind a chair and holding on for balance, lift your heels so that you're standing on your toes, then slowly lower them back down. This strengthens your calves and improves ankle stability. Aim for 10 gentle repetitions, and don't worry if you start with fewer. Marching in place is also simple and effective. While standing, lift one knee, then the other as if you're walking without going anywhere. This keeps your hips, thighs, and lower core engaged and helps maintain your coordination. For those who prefer to exercise while seated, try straightening one leg at a time and holding it for a few seconds before lowering it slowly. This seated leg extension can wake up your thigh muscles without placing pressure on your joints. Ankle circles are another easy and relaxing option. While seated, lift one foot slightly off the ground and gently roll your ankle in circles both clockwise and counterclockwise. This keeps the ankle joint mobile and supports good circulation. The beauty of these exercises is that they can be done at your own pace right in the comfort of your home. They don't require special clothes, big blocks of time, or any complicated instructions. Just your attention and your willingness to care for your body in small, steady ways. In the world of senior health tips, consistency is more important than intensity. Doing just a few of these movements each day can help preserve muscle tone support, better balance, and reduce your risk of falls. And if you ever feel unsure or experience discomfort, it's always a good idea to check in with your doctor before continuing. At its core, senior wellness isn't about pushing your limits. It's about protecting the strength you have and gently building on it so that you can keep doing the things you love with confidence and ease. Your legs have supported you through a lifetime. These simple exercises are your way of giving something back. It's easy to overlook the power of our legs until we start to feel that strength fade, but the truth is it's not age alone that causes our legs to grow weaker. It's often the quiet habits we repeat each day without even realizing it. Sitting for hours may feel harmless, even necessary, but over time it can slowly take away the freedom we've spent a lifetime building. The good news is that change doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to overhaul your life or start a complicated routine. You just need to start moving gently, intentionally, and with love for your body. A few extra steps, a mindful stretch, or standing a little more each day can awaken muscles that have been waiting patiently to support you again. In the heart of senior wellness, we believe that strength is not just physical, it's also emotional. It's in the choice to care for yourself. It's in every moment you rise from your chair with confidence. It's in the courage to keep walking even when the path changes. So take this as your gentle reminder. Your legs are still strong, still capable, and still ready to carry you forward, one mindful step at a time. If this video brought you comfort or clarity, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone you care about. Because growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. With the right habits, you can grow stronger inside and out.